What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video, and today I will be showing you guys some of the tools, the very important tools that you should have as a person that's starting off sewing, as a beginner sewer, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. So yeah, these are some, like I said, these are some of the things that you must have. The first thing up is a yardstick, a ruler, whatever you want to call it. But not just this ruler, you need every single ruler. Like, you need every single ruler that you could possibly see at the store, like the angle rulers, the little curved rulers for the shoulders and stuff. I don't have that because, like I said, I'm just getting into female clothing, but male's clothing could use that too. I just don't have it because most of the time I'm just sketching out everything, but I will be investing in some of those real soon. The next thing up, you need a rotary cutter. Very important. Scissors will go dull. Rotary cutters mostly comes with a second blade. I had this for about 2 years now, and I still haven't changed the blade. I need to. Actually, I don't need to, but I should. But yeah, a rotary cutter is very important to have. The next thing you want to have is thread. You want to make sure you have a bunch of thread at all times. These little ones, I go through these a lot, like a lot. So I would recommend having a ton of these on hand. So yeah, fabric shaver. You just want to have one at all times. Fabric scissors. These, I do not recommend you have these. I recommend the professional ones, the stainless steel looking ones. You want to get those. The thing with those are, I just went to the store and tried to grab some yesterday. They're $70. So they are expensive. And you want to make sure you take care of those as best as you can. So I would recommend a high quality, I don't know why I can't say that, a high quality pair of scissors. I will be getting those scissors soon once they go on sale because I'm not going to spend that much money on scissors. You want measuring tape. Always make sure you have at least 2 of these. I need to buy another one because, as you can see, I used the rotary cutter, almost cut through this almost completely. You want to make sure you have a drawstring threader. This pack was, what, $7 off Amazon, and it comes with like 6 different tools in here. If you're interested, I'll link it down below if you're interested in this. Now you also want to make sure you have some type of sewing weights. So I got these washers off Amazon. I use these for everything for the most part, like to weigh down your patterns and stuff like that. I do recommend these. They could be a little more heavier, but they get the job done. You want to have some type of marker, like some type of way to outline and, measure, and, that will wash off, like washable marker, fabric markers and stuff like that. You should have sewing chalk so you can mark everything up. Now, you do want to have multiple different colors of sewing chalk and markers, so you won't be like white on white. You don't want to have white fabric and then a white sewing chalk. You won't be able to see that. Believe me, I tried it multiple times. I showed you guys the little compartment that it comes in, but you want to make sure you have extra bobbins. Make sure you have extra bobbins. I got this pack for $3 off Amazon. Get 2 of these. I had 2 of these, but I just lost a whole box of these. I don't know where they went. So I recommend having at least 20 or 30 of these. Not boxes, bobbins, because you will go through those a lot. I talked about this in my last video, needles and how important they are. Now this one says a ballpoint and a universal needle. Now a ballpoint, you want to use that for like knits, stretchy, very stretchy fabric. You want to use the ballpoint needles for that. A universal needle, they say it works for everything, but it doesn't. You use that on basic like fleece, cotton, and stuff like that. But the ballpoint needles are very important to have if you do plan on working with like stretchy material. I just got into like stretchy material with this knit right here. So I'm using this ballpoint needle a lot. I also have another pack that is heavy duty. So this one says denim, heavy duty, and leather. Now I work with a lot of tapestry, a lot of blankets, a lot of thick material. So I don't know what took me so long to purchase these needles, but I have went through so many needles, and that is very dangerous because it's dangerous to break a needle because you don't know where that needle can fly. You don't know where that needle can go. It can be stuck inside your fabric. So It is very dangerous, and you do need to do your research on your needles. But I'm letting you know right now, the heavy duty needles, I have put them through the paces as far as like using them on the toughest, thickest tapestry blankets. You want to make sure you get a heavy duty pack of needles. That will save you so much time. It will save you so much stress because changing the needle is very, very annoying. It is very annoying, but it don't take that long. But the fact that you go through needles when you don't have to, that's annoying. So yeah, you want to make sure you have all. It's at least 60 to 70 different types of needles. These are the ones that you should have. It is the heavy duty needles, the leather needles, denim needles, universal, and ballpoint. So make sure you have these before you start anything. So these are important, very, very important. Sewing pins and clips. I recommend using clips. I use clips as much. If I can use clips, I'm always going to use clips. I have stabbed myself so many times using these pins. They come in handy with like looser fabrics. You will need them. Like you definitely will need them. I do recommend this little tomato thing to, you know, keep your pins in. You don't want to keep your pins like in a box. They will like get around the house or get on the floor accidentally, and you will probably step on one of them. So I do recommend both of these, but if I could use only one, I would say clips. Clips make everything so much easier. So I do recommend anybody starting off, get some clips immediately. So yeah. The last thing is a sewing mat. You need a sewing mat. It took me, I think, a couple of months after like sewing through like I was sewing on like an old piece of wood, and I was just sewing on that. It took me so long, like 6 months after I got my machine, to invest in a cutting mat. So you want to make sure you get a cutting mat. I have this for about 3 years now. So yeah, make sure you get a cutting mat. So I know I said I was going to explain some of these things in here. This is a zipper foot. Now you will get this. Most of this stuff will come with a sewing machine. Like all this stuff mostly came with my sewing machine, like all the little bitty tools and extra presser foots and stuff like that. This zipper foot will help you get very, very close to like stitching on the edge of something. So yeah, you don't need this, but it will help if you like plan on using a lot of zippers, which you will. You will need a lot of zippers for everything, especially women's clothing. You will need so many zippers for women's clothing. All their clothing mostly has zippers. So this is an important tool to have. If you don't have one, you should get one. So yeah. So guys, that will wrap it up for this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments below. I will get back into like more sewing videos. I'm just waiting on a couple of things to, you know, happen so I can start. But I am preparing to do a lot of sewing in the next couple of weeks. If you guys are not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.